welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay. For those of you who are new here, this is Ben, he's my husband, and today we have a video that's going to be new, hopefully a new series, and it's going to be called Convince Me. And it's basically where we're going to be intentionally trying to lie and convince the other person of something that's completely not true. And so I think it's going to be fun. Today we're going to do a superfoods edition. So for those of you who don't know, which I think everyone knows what a superfood is, it's a extremely healthy food, as we like to say. So I had some people from Facebook submit to us what very non-superfoods are, and we have to convince the other person that they are superfoods. And we're going to get right into it. Ready? Okay. Okay, here we go. Right. This one came from Mateo Taylor. He is asking you to convince me that beef jerky is a superfood. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go.
Oh, well, starting off, beef jerky is always going to help promote confidence. And so what it does is it protects your digestive system by lining the walls of your nervous system and the large intestines. And so as you digest beef jerky or chicken jerky, turkey jerky, just make sure it's free range, and so it has more free range within you, and from there you can really see that it's going to bring back lost memories and help you connect with old friendships that have been lost.
Alright, that was pretty good. Okay, so then what the other person's going to give you is a scale on 1 to 10 how convinced they were of your argument.
Okay.
And I would say that was a solid 6.5. Even though I would never eat beef jerky.
Sure.
6.5.
We just had some vegan jerky that was excellent.
It was excellent.
You can have vegetable jerky.
So now I got from Laura, potatoes. I'm convincing you that potatoes are a superfood. So did you hear that they're saying potatoes are now actually a superfood? Because the enzyme activation levels in the potatoes are so high that it actually activates all of the other enzymes in your entire body to work at their optimal function. And so every time you eat a potato, you're just increasing the amount of enzymes that are freely flowing within your body, in your blood vessels, and it's hyper-oxygenating the bloodstream. And then all of a sudden, you just turn around and you are like literally the healthiest person on earth. No more Alzheimer's. Okay, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
I like how you threw the Alzheimer's in there right at the end. You know, that was pretty convincing. I mean, it could. Potatoes and old people.
Scale 1 to 10.
They're very similar. I would say that was a 9.
Thank you. Okay, so you got another meat one. Alright, Ian says pork rinds.
Pork rinds. Okay, so pork rinds are all about synaptic triggers in the neurons. And because little pigs, they use their nose to shovel up dirt and find grubs. And so those neurons are going to be able to shovel up those little those dead neuron triggers, and they're gonna, you know, and this is a science.
No, yes,
so
I'm listening.
It's gonna help you become more tolerant towards other people, towards farmers, especially. Because farmers don't like pigs, but if you're eating more pork rinds, then you're gonna be friends with the farmers, and you know, big sugar, pharmacy, yeah.
Alright.
Farmers, yeah, it's all connected.
Yeah.
So pork rinds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say because of the cute nose reference to pigs, I would give it a 8. It's still -2 for the fact that it's talking about pork rinds in general. Oh, okay, so Angie says I have to convince you that chocolate is a superfood.
Okay. Alright.
Game face. So, they're now calling chocolate a superfood. And I know people have said in the past that it's like healthy for you, there's antioxidants in it. But now it's actually gotten the superfood status because they found out that the raw cacao actually harbors the amount of energy in it equivalent to eating over 20 pounds of vegetables and 10 pounds of pure source protein all together. So when you eat the chocolate, you're actually eating a higher amount of nutrients and protein at the same exact time, making it possibly one of the most complete foods that we've ever encountered in our world.
I'm pretty convinced. A 9 again. Does chocolate have protein in it? Is there any protein in chocolate?
I think there's a small amount.
That'd be interesting. Chocolate protein. Just pure chocolate protein. Protein chocolate.
Okay, so a 9?
Yeah, you got a 9 again.
So Tom Fisher says for you to convince me of Cheerios.
Cheerios. Well, Cheerios help you emotionally. They always have with children and adults. We already know that it helps the heart, but because it's helping your heart and helping that blood flow, it's helping to go to the brain. It's making you happier. It's a superfood. It's always been a superfood. But they recently found out that it helps with the menstrual cycle, and it also it guards your vascular walls like a tiger. It's just like, yeah, you can't come near me. It's scaring all that bad stuff away. And it's really just a bumblebee, but a bumblebee, I'm kind of talking about Honey Nut Cheerios, but, the bumblebee looks like a tiger. He has stripes. And so, but, some of the little cells in your body, it can't tell. And, they're just like, that's a tiger. He's like, I'm just a bumblebee, but whatever. And that's what's a superfood.
I'm going to have to give you a 3.5 on that. And you got 3.5 exclusively. You get extra points for the fact that you said tiger guarding your vascular walls.
It does.
That was pretty dope. Tomatoes. So, there are properties now that they're finding in tomatoes. Lipase, I believe, is one of them, and amylase. That actually might be the actual truth, though. But these properties they're now finding have these anti-cancer benefits that what they're doing is they're helping to neutralize the free radicals that are around the cells, trying to bombard them with their demon cancer activity. And then the lipase and the amylase come over and they're like, hey, you can't come and hang out here. This is not where you live. And then the bad cancer cells, they go out somewhere and they go out through your colon and then you put them out.
Poop them out?
Yep.
Makes sense. I'll give you another 9.
You're being so nice.
I'm going to give you an 8 on that one because you said like a lot. And I could tell when you're getting nervous, you'll be like. So I'm going to have to scoot back to an 8 on that one.
Okay. It
wasn't as convincing as the other one.
Lazarina says energy drinks.
Okay, so energy drinks obviously increase sexual stamina and endurance. However, you're not going to be able to sleep. But it's still a superfood because it's in a liquid form. So your body's going to be able to take all those nutrients in extremely quickly. It's not the best for emotions, but it will make you feel better within time as long as you don't exert yourself too much. So you don't really want to do anything a couple of days up to it and a couple of days after you take it, because you just want your body.
You just want to be fasting on energy drinks.
Yeah, you just want your body to really absorb everything that's in there.
Okay.
And then you're gonna feel pretty.
You just
woke.
want to absorb 100% caffeine.
You're gonna feel really woke. You're gonna feel really connected, body, soul, and mind. And you might want to go take a dip in the ocean, and you're gonna feel it.
That was I feel like you could have substituted another word out for energy drinks that was more legit, and it would have sounded like.
Well, I'm speaking.
No, I know you're
organic.
Good.
These are organic energy drinks. I'm not talking about anything that's
not
organic.
I'm giving you an 8.
I'm just making sure
I think it was one of your more
that was for the viewer to know that I'm talking about organic energy drinks.
Tommy says supersized meal from McDonald's. Okay. So this is hard. Okay. Did you hear that there's a rogue scientist out in the community who's actually saying that the supersized food from McDonald's is actually a superfood for people? And I heard that he's been smoking crack, but he said that when you eat all of the McDonald's food together, it's actually so bad for you that it triggers your body into an immune response that makes all your cells work 10 times harder to actually excrete the bad food for you. And so it sends your body into this state of like hyper awareness as it regards food, and then the things that you eat after you eat the McDonald's supersized food, it will then take in the nutrients better because it works so hard to get the other stuff out.
So it's like hyperdiarrhea.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got it. Your body's just pushing everything and absorbing new things at a high rate. Yeah, I'll give you a 10 on that one.
Oh. Thanks.
Welcome.
All right. Oh, vodka. Ruby. Ruby saying vodka.
Okay.
And she said, because vodka makes me feel super pretty while I'm drinking it.
Okay, so this is going to broaden your sense of perception, and it's a superfood because it brings wisdom to choices you're going to make within your day. It also brings families closer together, especially around the holidays when people are fighting and buying gifts for one another that they don't like, and they're worried and stressed out. Vodka brings the family together because it brings all the health benefits are just there, just bringing people together one at a time. It's kind of like, it might be called the savior superfood because it's saving people.
That's a little weaker than your other one. I'm going to give it a 6.
I don't really like vodka, so I don't really care.
Okay, so I'm going to take this one from Jenny. She said Pop-Tarts.
I wish I would have got Pop-Tarts.
You got vodka, so.
Vodka has no nutrients in it. I couldn't just I just had to make
well,
everything up.
Well, neither does McDonald's.
McDonald's has some nutrients in it.
No, it doesn't.
The bread has carbohydrates, and carbohydrates.
Whose side are you on here?
I'm obviously not on McDonald's side. I'm just
Pop-Tarts, they're now saying.
Pop-Tarts.
Even though it's like a craft food, they're actually saying it's a superfood right now because when you mix berries specifically with a carbohydrate, they're finding that that mix between the sweet carbohydrates and then the non-sweet carbohydrates actually makes this chemical reaction within your body that helps to improve your digestion and then helps you to absorb all the other nutrients in the food better. So because they pack those things full of like these like fake vitamins and minerals, you're actually absorbing those minerals at a higher rate than you would some other foods.
Okay, I'm going to give you a 7 because you reminded me and everyone watching this that they're fake nutrients. You shouldn't have said fake nutrients because you kind of threw the baby out with the bathwater on that one. I don't know if that's the right metaphor, but don't feed your babies Pop-Tart.
Todd says pizza.
Thank you, Todd. Pizza is a superfood mostly because it has you can customize it is one reason why it's a superfood. And, if you need to listen to your body when you're making and eating pizza. And your body will tell you what you need on that pie. And so, you're getting really grounded. And I think they have stone ground pizza. So you want to be grounded. And pizza will help you become grounded. It's going to help your self-esteem, your blood flow, your tolerance, acceptance of truth. Because it's one of a kind, and all those nutrients on top of that pie, they're going straight in your mouth. And
where else would they be going?
It's just all or nothing. So just listen to your body. You'll feel super grounded. It's kind of like selenite. And those that you know about selenite, I would encourage you just go ahead and put it on your pizza. And you're just gonna feel it. So that's it.
Okay. I'll give you a 9 for the sake that you wrapped in selenite at the end. It was a solid rope in.
Thank
We got it from Kellyanne fried ice cream. So, okay. So, fried coconut ice cream. You've had it before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying that the combination of mixing, you know, usually they say fried foods are really bad for you, but because you're putting the coconut ice cream in the fryer with like the dough around it, it's changing the chemical properties of the coconut oil actually within the ice cream. What it's doing is it's actually taking that oil and it's breaking it down to a greater degree so your body can highly absorb it, and then that oil is being able to be better utilized within your whole body. So basically every time you're eating fried ice cream, you're just like chockering your body full of these super oil molecules that then are being used for your joints, they're being used in like your eyesight, they're being used for your hair, your nails, like every part of you that uses oil, which it all does. Now it's having a more accessible form of oil that can be used to a greater degree. So that's where they're actually saying fried coconut ice cream is the thing to do.
I might give you a 10 on that, because it's hard to really argue. You know, we don't need fats and oils in our body, and so I can't really refute that one.
Okay. This was coming from Rick Warner. He said hash brownies.
Hash brownies. So this is going to increase all forms of stamina. Yours going to be. It's kind of like. I hate to say this, but it's kind of like Red Bull, where it's just going to give you wings, and you're just going to be kind of soaring, because your body is taking in, again, the superfood chocolate that we were talking about earlier. And it's a protein, so you're getting your complete proteins, your amino acids. Your joints are feeling great, so you're going to just be able to, you're just going to be flying. You know, the joints up in your shoulders are going to be lubricated, and so you're going to be soaring high. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be looking down, so you're going to have a new perception. Did I say that right? Perspective. Perspective. Thank you. You're going to have a new perspective. And hold on, this is very important. And so you're going to be able to see the Earth and the globe as one. And so, you know, it's going to be your job, because you're going to be in such a heightened awareness and really just a new place. You know, it's going to be your job to cultivate a new Earth. And I suggest use Mars, but some people disagree. And so, you know, that's why it's a superfood, because it's going to make you a super person, and you're going to be able to create universes.
Seriously. Never mind. I'm going to give you a 5 on that, because I feel like you got way off at the end.
That's what happens.
I feel like you elevated to outer space, and then I just missed you, like, soaring on out. But I think it was a solid attempt.
It's going to help you feel more like a human. A lot of these superfoods, but especially the last one.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. As you know, vegan foods are the only superfoods that you ever need in your body. So, hashtag go vegan. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time with some other kind of video. And also, if any of you guys want to try doing this video with someone in your life, I highly encourage it. Please tag me in any videos, and I would love to see them. Alright, bye.